How are we doing, Beatstar fam? Back with the June update to my Extreme Tier List series. The Season 6 update brought us a new Extreme song, unlike Season 5, so there hasn't been a lot of new content lately, at least for this difficulty. Still, in the last 2 months I've been able to much further analyze the data I've gotten, and there are some tweaks from the first list, so let's see what we're looking at. Introducing the June 2022 Extreme Tier List. Since the Extreme pool is so small and are outliers in terms of difficulty, I'm still going to break these songs up into both clearing and scoring difficulty lists. Starting with clearing, there hasn't been much changed here. Gangnam Style is still the easiest to clear, with Gimme Chocolate and the Trooper standing out as the toughest. Sandstorm joins the ranks as a middle-of-the-road 3-star to clear. It doesn't have particularly complex patterns or rhythms, but it's dense and a stamina test for your thumbs that is giving players moderate difficulty. A few songs here are right on the line between tiers, like Clash of Clans flirting with 3-star clearing difficulty and Firestarter threatening to bump down, but we'll check the numbers again next month and reevaluate. Moving to scoring, we see where a few changes come into play. Gimme Chocolate and Sexy and I Know It both moved from 3 to 4 stars, with the data showing a clear divide in the top 6 songs. While I retain my opinion that Gimme Chocolate is relatively easy to score on once you become comfortable with the chart, it's clear that it is very difficult to reach that point of comfort. Sexy and I Know It is just all around tricky, with tough rhythms, quick wiggle staircases, and those annoying taps, and the numbers show the average player really struggles with this one. Sandstorm lands at a scoring 2-star since it doesn't really offer anything difficult in a timing sense besides having 1 zillion notes. It's on par with the other 2 stars here for scoring, and if you aren't held back by finger stamina, might be a great opportunity for you to knock an Extreme out of the park. Let's look at the overall rankings now. Gangnam Style remains the clear overall easiest Extreme. It's the first one most players will unlock, and it's still the best stepping stone up to this difficulty. The 2-star row is unchanged except for the addition of Sandstorm, which joins the tier list as a 2.5 star. We might see a few mix-ups in this row next month, but as for right now, all these songs are pretty firmly in place as easier Extremes. The 3-star row's only change is the departure of Sexy and I Know It, which I'm going to call Psyche from now on. I know what you may be thinking, it looks like Wynona's Big Brown Beaver is scored a little low here, but believe it or not, the data shows that in general players are performing better on it than they are on Psyche. The 4 stars saw the most change this month, with Psyche bumping up to a 4 and Gimme Chocolate sliding over to a 4.5. All songs in this row and below have incredibly low DP to unlock ratios, as you'd expect. Finally, the 5-star row reveals that, again, the Trooper is the top dog of the current Beatstar Extremes. If anything has been made clear with my new data analysis, it's that the Trooper is the overall toughest song in the game. Not only does it have the lowest number of DPs and diamond medals by a large margin, it's got the lowest DP to unlock ratio of any song in the entire game. So yeah, I think everything here is in the right spot, with a few songs very close to sliding around by 0.5 depending on how the numbers look next month. Same as in my hard tier list video, I'm going to end this video with some interesting facts. The 3 most commonly owned Extreme songs are Gangnam Style, Stand Up Tall, and Du Hast, which should be no surprise as they're the first 3 Extremes you unlock in the journey. The 3 rarest Extremes to own are Sandstorm, Figure It Out, and Raiden. Sandstorm is obvious since it just came out 2 weeks ago, but Figure It Out and Raiden surprised me a bit. They were the Extremes from the first and second season of the Tour Pass, seemingly before people were sold on the system. The 3 most DP'd Extreme songs by total number are Gangnam Style, Du Hast, and The Fast Lane. No surprises here. The 3 least DP'd Extremes by total number are The Trooper by a mile, followed by Party Hard and Raiden. The numbers here are a bit skewed though due to the low ownership numbers of the Season Pass songs. The 3 most DP'd Extreme songs by ratio are The Fast Lane, Sandstorm, and Figure It Out. Season Pass songs tend to have a higher ratio since the more hardcore players usually pay to unlock those while the average player doesn't. The 3 least DP'd Extreme songs by ratio are The Trooper, Sexy and I Know It, and Firestarter. No One Knows would almost certainly be in the number 2 spot here if it was unlocked earlier in the journey. Thanks for watching my June 2022 Extreme update. I'll be back soon with the first installment of my normal tier list. Special shout out to my Patreon donors, and until next time, I'll see you on the internet.